Are you part of a nonprofit organization, a youth group looking to raise cash for your cause? Stay tuned at the end of this video to learn how you can bring the action and excitement of the Millennium Wrestling Federation to your town live, featuring the superstars and legends of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner and around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders from MWF Studios just north of Boston in downtown Melrose, Mass. in the zip code of champions 02176.
Let's review WWE SmackDown live from the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. Tuesday, June the 13th, 2017, the final WWE live event in New Orleans prior to WrestleMania 34 week next spring. Isn't that something? One takeaway from this show was how much more energy and excitement SmackDown has each week compared to Raw, more often than not. Once again, it really stood out to me this week. It leaves you wanting more, as opposed to most Raws where you just want them to end. Before the camera started rolling, it was Luke Harper defeating Aiden English. SmackDown opened with a great New Orleans-sized entrance for the New Day, with a jazz band playing them to the ring. This wasn't quite on par with Vince McMahon's classic entrance. I think that was back in, 2006, before WrestleMania 22. YouTube that, or look it up on WWE Network. That was a really cool moment for Mr. McMahon. A New Day cut a promo on the Usos over their tag team title match at Money in the Bank Sunday night. Usos interrupted New Day. Once again, the Usos here were very intense. In the Usos' face, I love it. Usos have been very, very good lately. The heel turn didn't take away from the color and pizzazz they had as baby faces. They really took a dark tone with their heel turn, and that's what a heel should do. Breezango was out next. I might not be a huge fan of the fashion police nonsense, as I think there's money in Tyler Breeze as a singles heel, but no one can deny that Breezango is not making the most of the minutes given to them on WWE television. The Colognes joined the mix, leading to an 8-man tag team. After the commercial break, New Day and Breezango defeated the tag team champions, the Usos and the Colognes. Kofi started the match. Great to see him back in action after surgery. The tag team division on SmackDown has so much more life to it than the rehashed, repeated, bland matches on Raw each week. I thought this was an exceptional 8-man tag that was well-paced and structured. It was given the time it needed to tell a great story the fans were engaged in, and what more can you really ask for? Xavier Woods scored the pin on Primo Colón, pushing New Day as it gets the upcoming pay-per-view title shot. This filled the first half hour of television, and it was not boring, to say the least. The ultra-colorful SmackDown Women's Champion Naomi defeated Tamina, a matchup of cousins-in-law. Naomi scored the pin with a split-legged moonsault. Lana came out during the match in her blue dress and laid out Naomi after the match, posing with the Women's Championship as they continued the build for their title match at Money in the Bank Sunday night. WWE World Champion Jinder Mahal was out next with the Sings. Mahal shot down Randy Orton about their Money in the Bank title match Sunday. Orton's music hit. The Sings ran into the aisle to prevent him from getting to Mahal. Orton ran in through the crowd and hit an RKO out of nowhere that looked spectacular, and then he exited back through the crowd. Very good segment. The crowd popped for it. You have to believe Orton's hometown fans in St. Louis are going to be rooting hard for him to come away with yet another world championship. Charlotte came away with the win over Natalya, another solid women's match that was given time and well-paced, putting over the importance of them being part of the first ever women's Money in the Bank match on Sunday night. In another episode of the Fashion Files, Fandango found Tyler Breeze laid out, so now we have a mystery attacker of tag teams on both Raw and SmackDown. In the main event, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Sami Zayn defeated Baron Corbin, United States Champion Kevin Owens, and Dolph Ziggler in a great 6-man tag featuring the 6 men that will compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match Sunday night. I think this is an outstanding grouping of 6. Zayn used the Helluva Kick on Corbin for the pin, with Corbin taking so many pinfall losses of late, and with so many big plans for Corbin as a top heel going forward. He has to be a favorite to win the Money in the Bank match itself. After the matchup, Owens brought a ladder into the ring. He and Ziggler laid out all of the baby faces. Corbin ran back into the ring and knocked out Owens and Ziggler. He was the last man standing. He started to climb the ladder to get the briefcase, but Shinsuke Nakamura ran back into the ring. He knocked Corbin off the ladder, used the Kinshasa kick on him, and then Nakamura climbed the ladder to grab the briefcase as the show went off the air. We're going to put together an interesting Money in the Bank preview video later in the week. On 205 Live, it was Cedric Alexander defeating Araya Daivari with the lumbar check. Noam Dar came out during the match with Alicia Fox on, FaceTime, that magically appeared on the Titantron to continue this horrible feud that no wrestling fans have any interest in. Cedric laid out Dar and hung the phone up on Fox, similar to the number of computers that were turned off as this continued, this business-killing nonsense. Austin Aries came out next to address the fans after losing to Neville on 3 straight pay-per-views. He said he isn't cleared to wrestle. Tony Nese and Jack Gallagher got involved with this, and I'm trying to figure out what fans might possibly be interested in sitting through this live at the arena or at home on WWE Network. Again, not a slight to the talents involved, but it's just very uninteresting. In the main event, Akira Tozawa defeated TJP in an excellent match, continuing a string of solid main events on the 205 Live show that fans are missing because of the rest of the garbage on the show. Tozawa was accompanied by Titus O'Neil. Of all people WWE could put in the role of a managerial mouthpiece, they have Paul Heyman and Titus O'Neil. O'Neil saying it's raining yen, which was kind of humorous after Tozawa got the pin on TJP. Neville came out and said Tozawa isn't at his level. O'Neil said that Tozawa is the future of 205 Live. It's a new program for Neville, thank God. We saw enough of Neville and Aries. I like Tozawa's work a ton. I think this will be new and fresh for Neville, and that's what this show desperately needs. Glad to see TJP as a babyface again as he excels in that role. He's outstanding bell to bell. In the main event, exclusively for the fans in New Orleans, Randy Orton defeated WWE World Champion Jinder Mahal via disqualification when the Singh brothers interfered. Fans, whether you were in New Orleans live or watched on the USA Network, share your thoughts in the comment section below.
Don't miss the fallout from WrestleMania 33 on WWE Network. Using our link below, get 30 days free. This spring, WWE presents 4 live pay-per-views with Payback, Backlash, Extreme Rules, and Money in the Bank. Relive the ultimate thrill ride that was WrestleMania 33, plus brand new original programming, every pay-per-view in WWE history, and 7,000 plus hours of content in the archives. Spend $25 in the MWF store this month and get a free WWE t-shirt and a free autographed photo of WWE Hall of Famer Cowboy Bob Orton. We have brand new WWE t-shirts, posters, DVDs, autographs, and tons more. Best of all, every dollar you spend directly supports our live event and video production initiatives. Fans in over 30 countries can now enjoy our state-of-the-art studio shoot interview documentary collection on demand. You can rent our own select titles starting at only $5.99. Enjoy the wild Iron Sheik studio shoot interview as seen by millions online and on the Howard Stern Show. Relive the rock and wrestling era in the mid-'80s as WWE Hall of Famers Paul Orndorff, Bob Orton, and the Iron Sheik break down the first WrestleMania. The Boogeyman, Paul Bearer, and Kamala join us for extensive breakdowns of their careers, promoters, and companies they worked for. We also have a new shoot with Bull Dempsey bringing you a backstage look at WWE NXT in the Performance Center. Again, every rental and purchase helps support independent wrestling. Subscribe to our YouTube channel with over 1,500 videos available absolutely free. Enjoy in-depth videos, live MWF wrestling, the latest news, historical videos, and tons more on youtube.com/BostonWrestlingCom. If you enjoy the free content, you can help the cause by making a donation of any size to paypal.me/BostonWrestling. You can help the cause using our links below to shop on popular websites such as WWE Shop.com, Amazon.com, and Walmart.com. We get a small thank you for every customer sent their way, and best of all, it doesn't increase your purchase 1 penny. Finally, get a free ride from Uber using the links below. Forget about overpriced taxi cabs with long waits. Join 2017, get a good ride from a friendly driver and a clean car on us for up to $20. We're running out of time, fans. Don't miss a day on BostonWrestling.com super site. Like us at Facebook.com/MWFAction, follow us on Twitter at MWF2001, and subscribe to us at YouTube.com/BostonWrestlingCom.
The Millennium Wrestling Federation's 15th anniversary tour begins this fall and rolls into 2017 throughout New England, down the East Coast, and into the Carolinas. If your nonprofit organization is looking for an interactive, turnkey experience while putting the fun into fundraising, you've met the perfect tag team partner. MWF offers a variety of packages for groups of almost any size. From our live events at the Boston Garden, the Kowloon Entertainment Dining Complex, and the legendary Suffolk Downs, to high school gyms and function halls, we've presented live events everywhere. Since 2001, the MWF's mission has been simple: keep the kids off the streets. Under the leadership of President Dr. David Reese, we bring the superstars of yesterday, today, and tomorrow to your town, not for a quote-unquote wrestling show, but an event that features action-packed in-ring wrestling, autograph and pose photo opportunities, question and answer sessions, and much more. It is the best of sports and entertainment. The week of your event, we can add on to the endeavor with anti-bullying campaigns, library meet and reads, youth sport concussion seminars, and more. Our live events are fit for fans of every age, from 5 to 95. This fall, as part of our new Kids Club program, we offer live event experiences exclusively for the youngest of fans. On the flip side, we can also produce a tailor-made event for fans of an older demographic as well. We work with you every single step of the way to get the word out to fans near and far, on our local television offerings, and to over 50,000 fans and growing on our social media platform. Your success is our success. If your group has had enough of boring candy bar and wrapping paper sales and has the energy to team with our passionate fan base, bringing the MWF experience to your community is the answer to put smiles on faces while raising cash for your cause. Contact us today to get the ball rolling for your custom-made event that you want to bring back year after year. Don't just take it from us. Here are folks we've teamed with in the past.
You already know Kowloon Restaurant, established in 1950 and spanning 4 generations, serves a multi-Asian menu. Did you also know that Kowloon Restaurant is New England's premier Asian dining and entertainment complex, serving Cantonese, Szechuan, Thai, and Polynesian cuisine? And did you know that Kowloon Restaurant is also the home of the finest Japanese sushi? If you haven't dined at Kowloon Restaurant lately, then you simply haven't dined at Kowloon. Kowloon Restaurant, Route 1 North in Saugus.